Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Dandadan episode number 8 reaction. So the previous episode, it was the best episode up until now. We got to see the past of acrobatic Silky, and it was a very tragic past, and the way they made the episode was it was really, like, brilliantly done. The way that whole section played out, it was like a work of art, and it was extremely sad. And we, after getting to know about her past, acrobatic Silky gave her aura to wait, what was her name? Ida? Yeah, Ida, to like revive her back, otherwise she would have died. Right, and in the end, Ida kind of returns that back by saying that she'll never forget her, and hugs her, calls her mom. And yeah, so that was very sad. So yeah, let's see what happens now that, oh, the Ocon also got his ball back, one of it, a singular one, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Right, let's see what happens with that. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. What the? Is this Turbo Granny eating? Damn. Oh, okay. Ida's also here. Both is. I don't think she knows about that. I don't think she knew about it. She just saw her hand. Oh my god, you're still saying that? Well, he's a little bit special. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, One-sama. Wow. Okay, you can think whatever you think. But she understood that? That is crazy. That's some special talent. But yeah. Okay. Wow. Um. Oh wait, yeah. I guess she did have. I don't think he's a demon. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. She's making a whole ass setting in his head, in her head. She's making a whole storyline. Okay. But don't ask him. Yeah. Tamaran is just eating. Yeah. Okay. Right. Uh, she's, she's one of those people who write fan fictions and all that. She's basically that. Oh boy. Oh no. Is will he has to will he have to eat it? That'll be crazy. He literally has to eat it. Oh no, never mind. No. Oh no. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, but one only. Okay. If she hit it, then that would be a problem. Oh god. Yeah. I don't think the mm, what happened? Report. Mm. What's happening? Okay. Got a funny feeling. Is that's the name of the episode? Yeah. This music. Oh god. Oh no. Um. Pompey. Oh no. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. What is happening? Okay. What the hell? Did he like trip or something? Oh God. They, wait, how did that thing? Okay, you know what? Let's see what happened. I want to see how did push-ups become like that. He wants to get stronger. Hmm. Damn. But why are doing it at school? I guess, he has time, so he's doing it. Okay, so. Oh no. Okay, she's making up stories now. Yeah. Okay. Hello? What? Yo, smacked in the face. You're the weird one. Wait, who confessed to who? What are you reading? Wait, when did he even confess? I that study? What is happening here? Okay, so this is how that. Okay, that's the same thing. Possessed by something. What the hell? Yeah, that. How? Okay. He just kicked him. And this is. Okay. Why? Okay, nah. Yep, and there you go. Right, this is such a weird situation. Okay, you're making this even more complicated. But he was training. Okay, now this is going to be a whole ass misunderstanding. He brought the. Yeah? Okay, just tell her. Just tell her. Just just tell her. No. Well, you should have just told her. Pompey's gone. What the? Oh. Good lord, yo! Why is he using the. Right. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Damn. Um, how did he even bring a dumbbell in class? Oh no, what the? Oh, this is this some kind of a spirit? That's Ira's voice, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You need to stop that. And so I'm guessing that the hmm hmm. Now, so the people who are sensitive to these, like, things, maybe they're the only ones who have been singled out. Like even Ira is singled out. He is this alien or is this spirit? That's the question. Let's see. Oh no. What is that, a dinosaur? What the hell? What? Oh no, he's gonna feel it. The water ripple. Right. That is not good. Oh no, it's coming. It's coming. It's getting closer and closer. Whoa, what the? What is shooting beams now? Is that like a what are they called? Nessie or something? It looks like a dinosaur, but it's like in the water. So yeah, it's like a damn, wiped out the whole upper part. Well, yeah, yeah. That time it was, you know, aliens. She's even more confused now. Yeah. What in? Hey! Move! It's a boxer snail or. Yay! What is it? Yeah. Oh! Oh no! What the hell? Gravity? Oh no! These things are here! Oh no. That won't work. These are aliens. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I was literally saying, like, only people who are sensitive, they can get in. Okay, again, this banana. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's the same thing. What the hell? Yeah, what is this? Cattle mutilation going on now? Oh no, they're directly going to. Okay, stop! Yeah, he finally got one of them, and now. Oh, wait, is this. Did she like awaken like acrobatic Silky's power? You know, because acrobatic Silky gave her aura to her. There you go. Oh, damn! Okay, damn. Right. I guess it makes sense. Her, like, mm, getting that type of power makes sense because the acrobatic Silky literally gave her aura to her. So, that's why I think so. Hmm. That's it. And that was today's episode. Okay, now we have today Ida. I think that's her name. That's her name, isn't it? Her last name is Shiratori, I think. Ida. The first name is Ida, I think. Let me just double check it, just in case I'm making a mistake. Um, okay, so first we have. Wait a minute. Oh no. Right, my internet is acting up. Never mind, I cannot check it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name was Ida. So basically, what happens is today we get to see a few things. First and foremost, Ida is still having the whole misunderstanding that they are, like monsters or like demons or something, and and she is supposed to be like the chosen one and all that. But in her head, she's making this whole scenario like, obviously she talks about like, oh, why did you help me? Because in her head, she's like Ukarun is a monster or a demon. So she's like, oh, why did you help me? And obviously Okan is not really, obviously Okan is not a demon. So he answers it normally. He's like, oh, because like there doesn't need to be a reason to help someone. And now she's like, oh my god, even though she's a demon, he wants to help me. And this whole like she's making a whole fantasy in her head. And this whole, like I said, she reminds me of someone who writes fan fictions, basically, like getting making up settings and everything in her head, right? And this also brings up a whole misunderstanding in today's episode, because here Okarun wanted to basically do strength training, while Ira comes in and makes a whole misunderstanding here, where Momo saw them in that situation. So now Momo is obviously, for Momo, like it seems like Okarun lied to her because he wanted to hang out with her. Basically, that's what it seems like. While Okarun, because he's not really telling her the truth, he's like, his situation cannot really be explained. He could have easily said, like, he could have said like, oh, I'm trying to, like, build up muscle or something, like I'm trying to become like stronger. Then I'm sure she would have understood. She would have like realized that, oh, there's a misunderstanding. Either way, he didn't want to, I guess, I don't know, like he didn't want to tell her, and he just wanted to, I guess, probably wait up until he could actually like do something, like help her out and be more strong. Before that, I don't think he wanted to tell her that he is like trying to increase his strength. Either way, that makes it even more complicated now. Like like Momo is having this whole misunderstanding, and within this whole situation, we are attacked by these things, these aliens again. And there's, okay, I don't know what the hell is going on. There's three types of creatures here. First and foremost, we have that dinosaur looking thing. I think that's probably a Nessie. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I cannot even check it because my internet is not, oh lord. Yeah, my internet is acting up a little bit, so I cannot even check it properly. Otherwise, I would have checked to see what a Nessie looks like. You know what? Let me just use my phone. Because I think that is a Nessie. Like, Nessie. Yeah, Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, I think that's a Nessie. We'll get to know. I'm sure, like they'll let us know in the upcoming few episodes. But I think that's a Nessie, because, especially because it's like this. It has like a head like this, like a snake, and it looks like a duck, like but with like a dinosaur head. So that's why I think it's a Nessie. Anyways, and it would make sense if it's a Nessie, because Nessie is one of the UMAs, and since obviously we are dealing with aliens here, it would make sense for UMAs to come into play over here. In the previous, like in the previous arc, the acrobatic silky arc, we were dealing with a ghost, like a spirit. Now we're dealing with an alien. So that's why it would make sense if that's an SC. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but it would make sense. Also, I don't know what the hell that thing is. That thing looks like that thing that's boxing. It looks like a snail, I think, like a snail or a crab. It looks like, and it's just boxing and everything. I'm sure there's like some kind of urban legend probably connected to this thing as well. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Either way, we'll get to know later, I think. Also, we have what's his name? The What was their name? Tonian or something. Wait a minute. These aliens, what are they called? I forgot. Um, I cannot find it. But these things we've met them before, and they are here, and they're again trying to get his banana, um, and they were literally going to operate on Okarun then and there, but thankfully, Ira's power gets awakened at that moment. Um, yeah, but yeah, that was today's episode. Good episode. Um, there was a few sections with misunderstandings and all, but now we are literally trapped in a very bad situation, and I guess this was the arc which was, I guess, necessary to, um, like, this is going to highlight Ira's power. I think, like, Ira awakening her power and something, right? And her, like, her new form is very interesting. First and foremost, I think she's going to be just like acrobatic Silky. She can do acrobatics, I'm guessing, with her hair, like, and she has like long hair, and so she has like a mask or something. Like, she, at first, her face seemed like, uh I don't know, like a something, and then you can see the face kind of opens up like this, and you can see the true actual face underneath it. So it's like Okarun's, like, it's a lot like Okarun. Okarun also has like a jaw, like a big jaw kind of thing like this. She also has that, but her ones kind of open up like a, like a mecha or something. But yeah, and obviously she's like on one leg, acrobatic, and her hair is like, yeah, right. So there you go. That is where it ended, and okay, here's the thing. Let me think about this. No. Like, when those aliens were like kind of stopping him using their powers, as Okarun said, that just like Ayase kind of like suppressed his power, they're doing literally the same thing. I do wonder if they can do the same thing with Ira. If they can do the same thing with Ira, then that would be a problem, wouldn't it? But I guess for that to happen, they need to catch Ira. I don't think they can catch Ira. Ira's, like, like, looking at her, it seems like she'll be very fast. She's like a long range type of fighter, it would seem like. And they also got Okarun because they caught Okarun off guard. You know, they caught Okarun off guard. They wouldn't be able to get Okarun like that if, Okarun was not that vulnerable at that point of time. But they caught him off guard. That's why this happened. Um, okay. Anyways, let's wait and see. Now Momo is also dealing with another, monster. Obviously, the Nessie-looking monster. While we have Okarun and Momo dealing with these aliens and the boxing thing. So they're like fighting their own, like, own battles, I guess. Um, yeah, let's wait and see how this goes and how they're able to get out of this situation. Hmm. Right, and there you go. And that was today's episode. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, yeah, Okarun got one of his balls back, and I love the way they attached it. Like, Turbo Grand literally threw it, and it just fit. Right. So yeah, and that was that. That was today's episode. Now, that was my overall impressions for today. Let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, you can see, all of them are eating somen. I think that's somen. I'm assuming that's somen. Yeah, and they are eating, and obviously Ida's also there. So first and foremost, Momo is like, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hit you with the wash tub, but you also shouldn't have badmouthed Okarun. So I think it's fair game. And I'm like, I don't think she knows that you're the one who hit her, but I guess now it's out of the bag. But she obviously is like, I'm not talking about the wash tub. I'm talking about the fact that you are a demon. like, and I'm the chosen one. I'm supposed to be stopping you and saving the saving the world. And this part is, I love how just Okarun and Turbogan is just eating, just not paying attention, like paying attention obviously to them, but they're not like really interfering in this whole battle that is going on. And these two, like Iri and Ida and Momo, they're just eating and battling it out. Either way, also another thing she says, that there's also another thing I think that is weird. That is not your grandmother. She's too young and too beautiful to be your grandma. And Seiko, that's her name, isn't it? Seiko's like, you know what? I like her. Yeah, you can beat up Momo. I'm giving you permission. That was funny. Anyways, she's just, like she just then leaves, but before leaving, she comes back again, and then she's like, "Oh, like Takagura, despite being a demon, you tried to save me multiple times. Why did you do that?" And Okon's like I'm not a demon, but like to answer your question, like why do I need a reason to help someone? Which is true, obviously. And she's like, I see, and and like I said, she's already started making a setting in her head. She's like, you know what? Even though you're a demon, your heart has still not your heart is still not lost. I'm going to save you from this demon Momo Ayase so that you can be free. And she leaves. Oh no. And then like while going, she's like, oh, this feeling is so yeah, she's just, right. She's a full, like, one of those people who just has this whole imaginary setting in their head. And right. Anyways, so yeah, she has now made up her mind that she's going to liberate Okarun from Momo's control and save him from his inner demons and all that. But either way, here we have Okarun getting ready to get his ball back. And we see Turbo Granny. I thought they're going to feed it to him. That would have been crazy. Um, and like I don't know why. I just thought they're going to feed it to him, but thankfully that wasn't what happened. They literally just threw it, and it just fit. It just went there. And say like um Granny, she was getting ready to hit it with the baseball bat, and if that hit, I don't know what would have happened. They'd probably have to go and find it again. Right, but either way, she missed. Um, fortunately. Right, and Okarun got back one of his ball. Mission accomplished. Half of it, obviously. We still need the other half. Right. So after that, they, like that's that, and they go to school the next day, and they're talking about like where the other ball might be, and like Momo was making like plans with him, but Okanu's like, oh no, I have something to write a report. So Momo feels like something is weird. He's acting a bit weird. So, but Momo doesn't really press the whole thing. She's like, oh, it's fine. She goes back, and while during lunch, she's still feeling weird. So she's like, let me go and just check on him. And yeah, she goes out behind the school. She sees that Okarun is like almost on top of Ida. So obviously, context here, we get to see that later on. Okarun was doing push-ups. He remembered what like Seiko said about like like sit-ups, push-ups, and like all these things. And he remembered that, and he's like, oh, I'm going to do that. Now my question is, why are you doing this in school? But then again, like I said, I guess he had free time, so he was like, you know what, nothing else to do, let me just do it. But taking his dumbbell to class and like working out while in class, that is not okay. Obviously. Wait, who? Which? There's another character who does this. Who is that character in class? Like kind of does like strength training and all that. I cannot remember. There's another in another anime. There's a character like this. who's like, kind of like the thing, the grip strength thing. He's like doing that in class like this. I cannot remember. Whatever. You know what? Uh, I cannot really remember. There's another character who does that in literally in class while teacher is teaching with the book in front of him, hand and like it has the thing, and he's like doing like this while reading the book like this. Right. Okay. Oh, it's probably Deku from My Hero Academia. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, yeah, okay. So yeah, he's like doing his like like training here, and this is where Ida comes in, and Ida's like, oh, Okarun, you're a not Okarun. She calls him Takakura. She's like, Takakura, you are not a you're a demon, but there's something is going on, like and she's like, wait, stay still, let me just check, and she tries to go and like like what she was trying to kiss him, wasn't she? I think so. And Okarun just smacks her in the head like a face like this, literally smacks her, and he's like, stop. Okay, so I was confused here a little bit. She said like, I mean, when you confess your love, you have to kiss that person, right? I thought she was saying that Okarun confessed to her or something. I'm like, when did Okarun confess? No, I think she's talking about the fact that she's confessing, and that's why she has to, that's why she's saying this. Um, so yeah, and she talks about how she got all this information from. Wait, what is this book? Wait a minute, let me read the title of the book. She read these books, weekly true accounts, full photos, jungle spring. What? Yeah, she read all of these, and that's the responsibility of the guy to accept that confession. Oka's like, what are you reading? And she's like, oh, like Romance Manual Volume 8, R18. It was in one of Dad's study. It was the one in Dad's study. Right. Okay. Okay. So then they start like like fighting it out, and Okaran's like, oh, you are so popular. Why why are you so like slow in these type of like like in these type of matters, like in these type of romance matters. And she's like, obviously popularity doesn't equal to actual experience, which is true. Yeah, she's not wrong. um and then she's like, oh, let me confess, and Oka's like, stop, and like literally grabs her face like this, trying to stop her. And then this is where this happens, where Ira literally kind of tackles him. He falls almost on top of Ira, and in that situation, they are in. Momo sees that, and Okamun also like sees Momo being there, and Ira makes the situation even more worse by like kind of like pouting her like lips, like the way she was doing to, you know. So yeah, like Okarun then goes and tries to explain it, but Momo, obviously in Momo's eyes, it seemed as if he like told her that, oh, I have to do reports just so that she could like he can just fool around with Ira. But like that's what it seemed like, it looks like from Momo's perspective. But obviously Okarun's like, oh no, that wasn't the case. It's like, I did lie, but that wasn't really why I lied. Either way, like Momo's not listening to him. She goes and just in the classroom, she's just there. And yeah, and you can see she's like sulking, and she's like sad and depressed and everything. Even in the practical class of like this biology, whatever class this was, like, yeah, she's just all depressed. Right. Okarun is also like, I need to explain. So wait a minute. Yeah, he's like, I shouldn't make excuses and get just get stronger. Yeah, I've sown the seeds myself. If I care about my Messiah, say I should make excuses and get stronger. Yeah, and while she was doing all of this, yeah, the whole class is empty. There's like water, and like I said, the fact that as soon as I saw like Aira and Momo being there in that world, I was like, oh, so this is basically like kind of for only for the people who are sensitive to these type of things. They can only see this space over here, and they have gotten transported here in this weird dimension or whatever. Anyways, now Ida still has the whole misunderstanding. She's thinking that Momo's doing this, but Okaron's like, no, like that's not what's going on. Something else is happening. And he tells like, this happened before once, yeah. So this seems familiar. While over there, Momo is just there, and Momo's like getting pissed off. She's like, what the hell, like like she's like thinking about Okaron is making me more pissed off, and that is where she encounters the creature, the dinosaur-looking creature. Like I said, I think that is a Nessie. I'm not 100% sure, but she is just looking at it. Now it's so sensitive that Momo just moving her leg like made that ripple, and that ripple went and hit the creature, and the creature realized that someone is there. And as soon as he realized, he started like glowing, and he makes like shoots like a beam of like a thing like a laser beam, and completely just wipes out the upper half of that whole section. And thankfully, Momo was ducked down, so it didn't hit her. But the classroom, the walls, and everything is just gone from the upper side. Yeah, and while all of this is going on over here, over there, Okarun and Aira, they come across oh, this is where Okarun tries to kind of explain it to her. He's like, oh, this happened before. Back then, there was like aliens trying to attack us, and we defeated the alien, and that's how we were able to get away from it. Ida's obviously lost. She's like, what, aliens? What are you talking about? But then immediately we have this thing come in front of them. I don't know what this is. This looks like a snail with a muscular body with a boxing glove. And it's like saying stuff like Chiquita. I think this is some kind of reference that probably went over my head. Let me know in the comments if this is some kind of a reference to something. Yeah, so he tried to attack them, but we have Okarun. Okarun's fast, using Turbo Granny's power. He grabbed Ida and just, like dodged the whole thing. And he's like, oh, like, this is so depressing. It makes me wilt. Typical Okarun in his Turbo Granny form. And he tells Ida to like stay back, and yeah, there you go. Before they can resume their battle, we have the aliens sneak up on Okarun, and this is where the problem strikes. Like I said, I think if Okarun wasn't expecting them, they snuck up on him. If that didn't happen, I feel like Okarun could have been able to get away from them, because Okarun is so fast. Either way, they get him, and they are able to suppress his power. These things. Okay, what are they called? Just a minute. Yeah, it's like suppressing him. And they're like, oh, we finally meet man person. Serpoyans, that's their names. And now they are again talking about getting the bananas. Obviously, Ida tries to stop them, but they just smack away Ida. Ida falls unconscious. Okarun is concerned about Ida because obviously we saw what happened in season 1, not season 1, sorry, episode 1, how they tried to attack Momo. So she's thinking the same thing will try to do to Ida as well. So, but these guys, at least for now, these aliens, they're more interested in Okarun. So they're like, oh, we want your banana. And he's like, why is everyone like trying to do like get my banana? And they explain, they're like, because you are special, like you have like abilities which we want, and that's why we're going to operate on you and take your abilities and insert it into us. And but before they're able to operate on Okarun, not Momo, sorry, Ida awakens her power, acrobatic silky power, I think. Yeah, and she's like, oh, stay away from Okarun or something like that, she says. Let go of Tahakura sama. I wonder why she said sama, because I guess it's probably like a like the influence of the power that is possessing her, just like how Okarun has this whole personality of like being depressed and gloomy whenever he turns into Turbo Granny form. Maybe this is like her quirky like thing that happens when she goes into this form. Like she calls like Takakura like sama. I'm guessing she has this I'm guessing she has this respectable way of like, and I do wonder if she's like, going to call everyone Sama, because then that would be like her little thing, I guess. Because I'm assuming everyone will have their own thing. Like Okarun becomes gloomy, she's probably like becomes more refined or something. That's why she's calling Takakura Sama. Anyways, we'll see. I'm looking forward to next episode. We'll probably see her full power and in display next episode. So I'm looking forward to that. That is it. That was my reaction to episode number 8 of Dandadan. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. In the next episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.